Hi, I'm Christian,
Hello, I'm Gotham.
Hello, I'm Caleb.
and our project is on why students should be able to leave school grounds during the lunch block.
Our reasons to support this project are that students can eat fast food, and who doesn't love fast food? It saves time in the morning so you can sleep later and don't have to wake up early to make your lunch. It also saves money because you can get everything from the dollar menu, and that will be much cheaper than the school food. There are a lot more variety of foods to pick from.
The counterclaims of our project are fast food isn't healthy, but you don't have to eat it every day because no one's forcing you. Some people may say fast food may cost more, but if you buy from the dollar menu, it will cost less than school food.
All right, here's our timer. We're at the cafeteria right now, and we're going to get started. Let's go.
Alright, we're here at the car, and it took us 3 minutes and 48 seconds.
So now we're going to head out to Fast Food Central. 13 minutes now, and the food is already ordered and delivered. Christian.
Got that 12 count Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets with the large fries and the large Dr. Pepper. Was good.
Can't eat that every day, though.
What is your opinion on why students should be able to leave school grounds during school lunch?
I think that we should leave because not everybody wants to eat that tired food that we've been served since my freshman year, and I think we should have more variety, and that's why I would like to go to like Chick-fil-A or like Wendy's or stuff like that.
What would be the advantages and disadvantages of doing this?
The advantages is we get more variety and delicious food. Disadvantages, they can't like see what we're doing because we're off campus, and that would be bad because we could be doing stuff that we weren't supposed to.
What is your opinion on this?
I feel like they should because you have more variety of food outside, and it's probably a lot healthier than whatever we get in the cafeteria.
Okay, what advantages would come from this?
Well, you give the students a sense of responsibility, which is really good. You give them more responsibility, and they start acting better in school and stuff. It's also healthier. I mean, no one really likes the school lunches, so.
Okay, and what disadvantages do you think will come from this?
Unruly students may just skip school or just leave during the day, which could be posed as a disadvantage.
All right, do you think the school ever allow this?
I think eventually, yes, it'll allow it, but I don't see it happening anytime within the next 2 or 3 years.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so we're doing a project on why students should be able to leave school grounds during the lunch block. What are your opinions on this?
I think they should leave the school grounds
Okay.
because Leah will take it on from here.
I think they should be able to leave school grounds because, I mean, it's lunch, it's kind of our free time, and as long as you're back by the time your lunch is over, there's no problem with it.
What do you think the advantages of this will be for the
The
students?
kids will be able to get more food. If they want food from outside, they can have a nice relaxing period with their friends.
Okay. What do you think their disadvantages are?
Some might not make it back on time. There's probably like a lot of traffic around that time because it's a normal lunch rush. So you can have a lot of issues with people coming back before their, like after their class would start.
Or some might sneak out.
And like not come back.
Yeah, exactly.
So, how would you think the school would like keep track of the students if they leave?
Well, I think I think they should check in and check out with the attendance office because although it might seem like it might take a lot of time, that's the best way to make sure that they come back on time.
You could issue passes
Yeah.
for kids to leave and only have like a certain amount, and they have to bring them back.
We're doing a project on why students should be able to leave school grounds during the lunch block. Do you have any opinion on this?
I think students should be able to leave school grounds during the lunch block just because like there's more options and there's plenty of places like close to school to go, like Chipotle, Subway, or like Fast Food Central. So like I think as long as they come back, they should be able to leave, and they could like create a system of like checking out and checking back in for students to make sure that they came back to school and everything would be all right. So I think that's a good idea.
What do you think the advantages of this?
students have more options. Like if they forget to pack their lunch or something, or they don't pack their lunch that day and they don't want the school food, they can go out and do their own things. And most of the students here, like the juniors and seniors, drive, and some of the sophomores even. So I feel like that just like opens up more options.
Do you think the school will allow this
I think
overall?
it would take some time, and a lot of students would have to go talk to the administrators, but eventually over time I feel like this school might accept the idea.
Right.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Okay, so we're doing a project for English, and we're wondering if you have an opinion on our topic, why students should be able to leave school grounds during the lunch block.
Okay, so during the lunch block, I know some students want to leave and they want to have different options for food. They want to have the flexibility to get different things. But one thing about the reason why I think it may not be the best idea is because just the surrounding environment of the school.
Mm-hmm.
The traditional school are usually in a community. Westfield is kind of like in an industrial area. So once a student leaves school, it's kind of hard for them to, for even us to feel safe that they're okay. Surrounding the school is just pretty much businesses and industries and food places, so it's not really like a actual community. So that's one thing that could be concerning. And also Westfield has a lot of freedom, man, compared to other schools. A lot of students, you all can, put your earphones in, walk around, you all could use the Wi-Fi. So I think that may be, it might be abused by some people, but not the majority of people, but it may be abused by some people.
Do you think there's any way of like keeping track of the students?
It's difficult, man, because one thing, the office has to keep track of who comes in,
Mm-hmm.
so it'll be really difficult to keep track of who leaves and who's come back in. So it'll be kind of difficult, but yeah, it'll present a lot of issues. For the
So,
student.
do you think overall will the school allow this?
I really don't know. I really can't speak for the school, but speak for myself. I don't really see it happening. It just presents too many issues with students not being in class and students, just leaving or whatever. So, yeah.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much.
So we're doing a project in English for why students should be able to leave the school grounds during the lunch block. Do you have any opinion on this?
I think that it's an interesting dilemma because the responsible students should be able to leave. Unfortunately, as it usually goes, the irresponsible students, the consequences that students would get themselves into by going off school grounds outweigh the advantages of students being able to go.
So do you think there will be any checking system on?
I just think something like that with the size of school that we have is very difficult to do, and unfortunately the students who should deserve that opportunity or would use it for what it's intended, it's not as easy to corral those who aren't on that boat.
So do you think the school allow this like overall in the school?
Will they allow you to? I think that's going to be a tough sell. And not necessarily the school. I think it's going to be more the county than the school.
All right, thank you.
All right?
We also got some other faculty members' testimony, such as Miss Williams and the librarian. Miss Williams and the librarian were both aggressively against our idea, and both saying that it would be too hard to attract students. There's also way too much of a liability for the school, because if they let the kids go and there's a car accident or whatever, that's both of their main concerns. Because if there was a car accident, someone died, it would be the school's responsibility, and they'd be the ones at fault for that. It also saves money, but because it also saves money because okay, pause it.
Okay, ready? Okay. Although fast food isn't healthy, we have the choice of eating different types of food, like no.
Practice, so go ahead.
Okay. Although fast food isn't healthy, you don't have the choice. You don't have to eat it every day. no one's forcing you.
Go ahead, she's on quiet.
Wait, what do I say?